JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Drones, and in the news, Parchment's Gold, one of the sweetest victories, says Grange. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, has extended congratulations to Jamaica's Answer Parchment on winning the Olympic 110-meter hurdles title in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Parchment ran his season's best, 13.04 seconds in the final, to upset the favorite, Grant Holloway of the United States, who clocked 13.09. The other Jamaican in the field, Ronald Levy, clocked 13.10 for the bronze medal. Minister Grange, in a statement today, described the win as one of the sweetest victories, considering all Parchment had to overcome. I believe this is one of the sweetest victories that we'll ever see by an athlete, was had to overcome so much on his way to becoming an Olympic champion. And the Parchment story is one of resilience, the minister said. He has to work so hard. He has shown such dedication and commitment as he overcame injury after injury. So I'm really happy to see him achieve his goal of becoming the Olympic sprint hurdles champion, and in such a thrilling fashion. She went on to also recognize Levy's success. And I'm overjoyed that Ronald Levy also won a medal. I congratulate him on taking the bronze and representing Jamaica so well. They have done very well and deserve our full support, Grange said. The minister also congratulated Christopher Taylor, who ran his personal best time of 44.79 while finishing 6th in the men's 400 meters final. Double murder in Kingsville, Hannover. Detectives from the Major Investigation Task Force, MIT, are probing the circumstances surrounding a gun attack that left 2 men dead and 4 other persons shot and injured in Hannover on Tuesday night. The deceased men have been identified as 36-year-old Dwayne Walford and a 30-year-old Danvert Vassell, both of Kingsville in Hannover. Reports are that about 8:45 p.m., Walford and Vassell were among a group of men along the Riverside Main Road in Kingsville when they were pounced upon by 2 unknown assailants who opened gunfire. After the shooting subsided, 6 persons were found suffering from gunshot wounds and were taken to hospital, where Walford and Vassell were pronounced dead. 2 other persons were admitted for treatment, while the other 2 were treated and released. No motive has yet been established for the attack. CPFSA monitoring case of baby found in Spanish Town. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, says it is monitoring the case of the baby found in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Tuesday. The CPFSA says the newborn baby boy remains in hospital and is undergoing medical assessment. The agency says it became aware of the matter on Tuesday afternoon and made contact with the social work unit at the hospital, as well as visited the community. It says an investigation has since been commenced and is employing persons with information to come forward. We understand that this could not have been an easy decision for any mother. We are therefore encouraging the mother or any other relative to contact us so we can provide counseling intervention and any other support needed, said a spokesperson in a statement. We also remind parents that the agency offers support if you are experiencing difficulties in caring for your child, the spokesperson added. The CPFSA says it continues to work with the medical team, police, and other stakeholders to ensure actions taken are in the best interest of the child. Judge orders psychiatric evaluation for taxi operator accused of beating counterpart in Mandeville. A parish court judge on Wednesday ordered a psychiatric evaluation for the taxi operator who was seen in a video beating one of his counterparts in Mandeville, Manchester last month. Nuclean Scott, 44, who made his first appearance in the Manchester Parish Court on Wednesday, was remanded. He is to return to court on October 6. It was reported that Scott and the other taxi operator were soliciting passengers in the vicinity of the Mandeville Regional Hospital when an argument developed. Scott allegedly went to his car and returned with a piece of board. He is accused of hitting the taxi operator several times in the head and upper body, resulting in the man falling to the ground. Scott then drove over the taxi operator, causing broken bones. MP urges residents to speak up, work together to fight crime. Government Member of Parliament, MP, and the State Minister for Local Government, Homer Davis, has expressed concern that Jamaica has now become the murder capital of the Caribbean. I want us all celebrate, knowing very well that as a nation, We have shown great resilience, focus, and dedication, especially since the onset of the novel coronavirus pandemic. But sometimes we take freedom for granted. How did we get here? Or did we become the murder capital of the Caribbean? He asked. He was speaking during the Emancipendence Thanksgiving service at the Maldon Baptist Church in his constituency on Sunday. Up to August 3, murders were up 7% over the figures for last year. There were 718 in 2020, and there have been 835 so far this year. Davis is urging residents of his St. James Southern constituency to speak up and work together with the relevant authorities in their combined fight against crime and violence. He has also vowed to do the same. I am not one to be afraid to pass on information to the police, but sometimes, as members of the community, you must do more to make your environment safe, he urged. Davis pointed out that, with residents' help, more can be done to ensure that unattached youths get the assistance they need to keep them from a life of crime. I'm talking specifically about some young men, some of whom are very bright, who sometimes need some counseling, but we allow them to go on and on until they become the top shotter or the most wanted man. We can't live like that. We need to say enough is enough, he said. Davis, a first-time MP for St. James Southern, has vowed that he, too, will do his part in the fight against crime by reporting illegal activities that he is made aware of to the relevant authorities. It was his way, he said, of working to ensure that his constituents are able to sit on your verandas at night and enjoy the cool breeze, you and your wife drinking a beer, not locked away. You cannot be a prisoner in your own home, added the MP. The time must come for all of us, stakeholders of this blessed parish, to come together in harmony to make this parish, and by extension the entire Jamaica, a better place. The time for action is now. Don't think that anybody is coming from anywhere to solve our problem. We must solve our own problem, he stressed. He noted that newly promoted Senior Superintendent of Police Vernon Ellis, who heads the St. James Police Division, is doing his best. But without the help of the citizens, all that he is doing will be in vain. Custos of St. James, Bishop Conrad Pitkin, also joined in the call for unity. Today I'm calling on all well-thinking Jamaicans to unite and let us end the state of murder and violence and abuse of our neighbors and our children. Let us work together that we can make our brothers, sisters, and children safe and secure in their own homes, on the streets, and in the communities, he said. Health Ministry taking vaccines to the people, says Tufton. As it races to get as many Jamaicans as possible vaccinated against COVID-19, the Minister of Health and Wellness will, on Thursday, take its vaccination drive on the road, with the first stop being at Sovereign Centre in St. Andrew. Jamaicans are being encouraged to turn out with a national ID, TRN, or a letter from a Justice of the Peace in order to receive the jab. The ministry said it will use its mobile unit, tents, and a team of healthcare workers comprised of public health nurses, medical officers of health, and emergency medical technicians, among others, as it rushes to vaccinate as many Jamaicans as possible between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. The latest effort of the ministry comes amid a surge in COVID-19 cases over the past 2 weeks. We are bringing vaccination to the people. That is how serious we are about saving lives and helping to preserve families and livelihoods as we work to disrupt this pandemic, said the Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, in a statement Wednesday evening. The ministry is urging Jamaicans to get vaccinated against the coronavirus while also remaining vigilant in their practice of infection prevention and control measures. Up to Tuesday, Jamaica had recorded a total of 53,639 cases of COVID-19 with 1,207 deaths. For her part, Chief Medical Officer, CMO Dr. Jacqueline Bisese McKenzie, is encouraging Jamaicans to remain vigilant. If we work together, we can overcome this pandemic. We must get vaccinated. We must also wear a mask, keep our physical distance from others, and wash and sanitize our hands frequently, the CMO encouraged. Meanwhile, the government is continuing its vaccination blitz this week following the arrival of 300,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccines from the United Kingdom last Friday. 4 days of the island-wide blitz have yielded more than 42,000 doses being administered among Jamaicans 18 years and older. To register to get vaccinated at one of the ministry's regular vaccination sites, members of the public are required to make appointments online at www.njv.gov.my moh.gov.jm, or call the vaccination call center at 888-1-LOVE. That is 888-663-5683. Once persons have received their appointment confirmations, they are to visit their vaccination site on time and with their TRN and government-issued identification or letter from a justice of the peace. 200 new COVID cases, 4 more deaths in Jamaica. Jamaica recorded 200 new COVID-19 cases Wednesday, while the island's virus death toll climbed by 4 in the 24-hour period. This pushed the total number of confirmed cases on the island since the outbreak to 53,839 and the confirmed deaths to 1,211. The new cases comprise 110 females and 90 males, with ages ranging from 3 months to 97 years. According to the ministry, 71 of the cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 30 in St. Catherine, 26 in St. Anne, 24 in St. Thomas, 20 in St. James, 16 in Manchester, 5 in Westmoreland, 3 in Clarendon, 2 each in Portland and St. Mary, and 1 in St. Elizabeth. Meanwhile, a 69-year-old male from St. Elizabeth, a 67-year-old male from Westmoreland, and a 26-year-old male and a female from Clarendon were the latest deaths reported. The ministry further reported 26 new recoveries, which pushed the total recoveries to 47,127. There are 5,138 active cases on the island. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.